Hey folks, this is BestInSlot. Welcome back to our Jurassic World Evolution 2 park tours, and I say this every single time, but this might be one of the craziest park tours I've ever seen. This park is humongous, absolutely gigantic, filled with details. It's very, very cool. This is Jurassic World Biosyn, as in what would happen if Biosyn had maybe taken over Masrani and run Jurassic World and expanded it across all of Isla Nublar, made by WelshBlades. I will, of course, link it down below in the description of the video. Go check it out for yourselves. This is gigantic. I think it would genuinely take like 3 hours to walk around this entire thing, so we will be shoom, shoom, shoom occasionally, but I'm going to definitely show you the major points, and it's still going to take bloody ages. So let's dig in to this phenomenal looking park. Okay, we're going to pause the game just for a moment. We've landed by the Port Authority, as you can see if we just nip over here. There's lots of, one of the really cool things about this is all the buildings have been named, all the buildings have been themed around various seasons of Camp Cretaceous and other sort of Biosyn-centric properties in that way. And if I just show you open building here, as you'll see, this is Port Administration. It says S2ED. I've got no idea what that means, if I'm totally honest with you. It's season 2 or something, but either way, we're remaining paused because the monorail has just arrived. So we land here at the port, and as we round this corner, one of the cool things they've done is by using various mods, they've made the Port Authority, the restroom over here, and even the monorail station all integrated into this single large building, you know, much like it would be in reality. You don't have all these individual buildings for individual roles. You have grouped buildings. Hello, buddy. So we're just going to walk down behind here. This took me ages. I genuinely spent about 10 minutes trying to find the park entrance. The park is so huge, and the park entrance is hidden in here. And this right here, this Safari Lodge reception, is actually, if you hit G there, as you can see, this is actually the monorail. So that's what I mean. The monorail, the park entrance, and the... can we switch camera? Why does this mod hate me so much? The monorail, the park entrance, and the restroom are all contained within this singular building. It's a really, really cool idea. Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sentient balls of light, to Jurassic World Biosyn Edition by WelshBlades. What an opening that is. Look at that. The whole park just opens up in front of you, from seeing nothing to seeing everything. Look, we've even got this multi-track monorail. Oh, I thought I was... Oh, yeah, I'm stopping here. We've got this multi-track monorail to open things up. And we should be stopping here, hopefully. Boop. Lovely jubbly. Right, we've arrived at our first destination. Again, the monorail contained within a larger building. Really, really fun idea. Really like that. And here we are in Jurassic World. So let's start to have a little bit of an explore. I say best. So I am, of course, Rudiger, as per usual, here to tour the park. Even that looks great to me. I don't want to like overhype what is a couple of maps around a tree, but that's just a lovely little detail that feels very park appropriate, you know what I mean? It's just the kind of thing you would have in a park like this. It looks like we're approaching the hotel area here on the left. I believe this is going to get all beachy down here. I never know what these buildings are until I click them. This looks like a Lagoon viewing thing. It is. Hello. What have we got in here? I think it's teeny tiny things from one of the mod packs. It's out there somewhere. I promise you. I saw it on the preview. I had to have a little look around just to get a handle of where I was going to go in this gigantic park. There they are. Hello. Yeah, very cool. This is, I'm not going to possibly remember their name. Begins with a B. That's about all I've got for you. But this is a very chill lagoon. No big creatures. We just got these ancient fish-like creatures waddling around. Okay, let's poke a little bit further on. Got what looks to be like a little queuing section, maybe. I'm not sure what this is, actually. Maybe a little queue. What are we queuing for? I know I'm British, so I'm going to queue no matter what. You know, if I see the opportunity to get in a queue, I'm gonna do it, but I'm curious as to what it's for. Is it just to get around here? Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's for that. Oh, it's for the zip line. It's a little queue for our zip line, and then this is the way out. Very clever. You got your entrance and your exit. Okay, we'll take the zip line in a little bit. Let's head further down into this hotel district sort of thing. We've got our big hotels. We've got our big rock display for our Tyrannosaurus Rex there. Lots of lovely little seating areas. If we head just a little bit further down this way, you'll see the beach bit I was just mentioning. You can see the monorail heads just past there, and then boop, onto the pathway. We've got a lovely little beach bit. We've got some rotundas. We've got a beach hotel over there, all by the water. Don't know what's just happened to my throat, but seems to be okay. Perfectly aligned little sun thingamajiggies. Lovely alternating parasol colours there as well. You know, you empty your park, but all these slightly floating people stay around anyway. The bench people, as they're known. A little big tree display. Who doesn't love a big tree display? Grab some crab, go check out the hotel, and then head down to the beach. Have a little relax. You know, maybe you've been here for 2 weeks and you're tired of looking dinosaurs. Maybe your kids love dinosaurs and you hate dinosaurs. I don't know. I'm not here to judge. You see, we've got a little bit of a... oh, it's like a... You know, I mean, I can go around anyway, but it's like a protective thingamajiggy, you know, to stop the animals moving from one side to the other. The kind of protective lines you see in water. So you swim in this little bit over here, nice and safely, but you wouldn't want to go beyond the line. So we turned left from the monorail to head down over to that lovely hotel section. If we turn to our right instead, we'll head into the park proper. Oh, look, monorail that way. And they've kind of taken the sign and pushed it against the rock until the actual pole disappears. It just looks like a sign on the wall. Really nice little bit of detailing. There's our zip line between the two monorail tracks. Very cool. That's our lagoon we just saw a moment ago. Got a little display area here. Yeah, little fossil displays. It's like a informational bit. You know, you got your Triceratops skeleton, and then you can learn all about Triceratops. This is the kind of thing they would do. Now, why you would not just go look at the Triceratops, I don't rightly have an answer to that, because it's here probably in the park somewhere. But this is very, very cool. And very, very like something you see in real life. And that's why it always excites me a little bit. I'm not sure why. The thing you would see in real life is the most exciting thing. Are we all here? What are we all standing here for? Oh, he's doing a talk! On dinosaurs, probably. Or leopards. You just don't... You can never... Or toiletries. You can never know for sure, folks. You can never know for sure. So this is like a little educational rotunda sort of area right here, which is pretty sweet. If we're modding the game, we're throwing in a lot more decorations than people can usually use, so the games aren't really accommodated for this kind of thing, you know? I think this must be an exhibit. We've got like a little petting zoo exhibit over here, as you can see, so you could stand up here, throw some food in, but we have to find the dinosaurs first. It always feels like when I do these tours, the first dinosaur I try to find is never visible. What are you over there? Whoa, 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 girl! Whoa, Nelly! What is going on down here? There's the entranceway built into the rock. I'm not sure what that was about. It might be whatever species that is causing... Oh, hello! Got a little Oviraptor habitat again. Little petting zoo. You could sit here, you know, have a drink and just watch the Oviraptors. Again, kind of like the peacocks you have at the zoo and stuff like that. And you could feed them if you wanted. Just stand up here, chuck some food in. Oh, very cool. I love that. The integration of your exhibits and your seating areas and your sort of guest areas. And you can only really do that with mods because you need these teeny tiny fences from Cardenic's fence mod. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. You know, this fence would be gigantic, even at the lightest fence. You need little fences to make it happen. And I really hope that's something we get in a sequel. Okay, so this is where our Innovation Center sits. I think the main area is just beyond the Innovation Center, but we'll have a little poke around this bit first. I might just nip over the grass. I was always a bit of a rebel kid. What can I say? And down here... No! Alright, no more. I have to be good. Every time I try to sneak around a little bit, I get defeated. But yeah, look at all these little signs for the pool party and stuff like that. Feels very resort appropriate. I get Biosyn would be all over this if they had the chance. You know they would, eventually. Maybe not with Dodgson in charge, given how he behaves, but that's neither here nor there. And there is our water park, another fantastic mod. The whole thing sitting up there beautifully, ready to be ridden, I suppose. That's how you would enter through the staircase over here. And we've got our Paki Arena Bridge kind of thing from that mod set as well. It's very resort feeling. This honestly, you look around and it feels like you're in Planet Coaster 2 rather than Jurassic World Evolution 2. It's kind of wild. All right, let's head back towards the Innovation Center. Couple of restrooms in there. We've got another monorail station. And there we go. Looks like a way out down here, maybe. Got a little queue section there if need be. Head between the crackling of the flames. Make it overly dramatic for no reason whatsoever. And we continue on. I promise, there's like 600 dinosaurs in this bloody park. Just, oh, off you pop. I just don't happen to be finding any of them. I promise they're all there. Okay. Got an exhibit over here on the right. Looks like a huge exhibit. Precisely. Again, another little thing I love is when the vehicles and the guest areas sort of interact. Everything just together in a lovely blob. That looks to me like an Allosaurus. Should I be concerned that I recognize that dinosaur from all the way over here? I think it's mainly the skin color that's saying Allosaurus to me. Very nice exhibit. Again, they've got the double fencing there. Hey, Bracky. Bit hardier fencing up here. There's a whole lagoon and stuff everywhere. Oh, look at this. Oh, very cool. No crossover here. Maybe there's a crossing over there in the distance. It looks potentially like it. That's just beautiful to me. This right here very much looks like if Jurassic Park had become Jurassic Park. You know, if it had really developed, this is the kind of vibe they would have sold. This little section is very clearly Jurassic Park inspired. We've got loads of thatch, we've got the rock, we've got the flames over there, we've got the vehicles, and yeah, there we go, a really nicely made little crossing point as well. I know I get excited about the stupidest things, but the thing is, we've seen the dinosaurs before, right? Like, we have the dinosaurs in our game. It's these little building touches. Okay, might have a little exhibit over here on the right. I say a little exhibit, I'm pretty sure it's a Brachiosaurus. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Where's the other one? There it is. See, we've got a viewing area in there. The monorail goes right over the top. Perfect dinosaur for a Brachiosaurus habitat, of course. Wait, what? I mean, what other dinosaur would you have? Perfect dinosaur for a monorail interaction, I should say. That's just, it's beautiful. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Man, the noise the Brachiosaurus makes breaks my heart into tiny little pieces. Little detail here I really like as well. I just want to point out the that one appears to have been stuck for some reason, but the tour vehicle actually comes out of the visitor center. The visitor center in Jurassic Park had like a little garage. Shush. World. The visitor center in Jurassic Park had a little garage to the side that you don't really see in the film, but it's on the the blueprint plans. And having that as part of the visitor center is a really nice touch. That feels like a really natural place for the tour track to sit. So this is on the other side of the petting zoo. You can see we've got the Pachyarena built into this section over here. Pachycephalosaurus sign. And then we've got a gyrosphere that actually goes through the petting zoo, seemingly. So we're gonna hop on that for a moment, have a little look around. Already going through a tunnel. Love a tunnel. Very cool. And just speed up time for a second. Get us through here. Very nice. There's the bridge that defeated me earlier. There's a Stygimoloch over there in the water. Something in front of me. Is it a Dryosaurus? It is indeed a Dryosaurus. Hello, buddy. Hello, I am Buddy. He's Buddy. You see the viewing area over there. We've got like a shaded viewing area. Everyone on the bridge watching me. Oh, there's something in this arena that my game really doesn't like. And of course, there's our Pachyrhinosaurus from earlier, and our Protoceratops, one of the few actual modded species in this park. This park is really easy to install if you use mods at all, because it uses very few modded species. There's only 5 or 6 in total, contained in about 3 packs. But that fantastic Protoceratops, which we saw a few weeks ago, is part of that selection. There's one there, and there's one just ahead of us over here as well. Currently blocking the route as it happens. Come on, buddy, out the way. There he is. Oh, no. There he is. Yeah, nice little combo. We've got Dryosaurs everywhere. Follow along with the Pachyrhinosaurus, which does have a... Out of our Ceratopsids, or Ceratopsidae, it does have a slightly more relaxed feeling, I would suggest. You know, it's got the human eyes. It feels less likely to try to murder us. What a beautiful sight that is as well. The light just cresting over the hill in the distance as they walk past. And then there's the main road. like, I feel like every Jurassic World Park build in history has to include the main road. It's if there's one thing that I think that's sort of iconic and emblematic of Jurassic World, it is this pathway right here with shops at the sides, a little bit of foliage, and then the innovation center sitting at the distance awaiting us. We've got a lovely little sitting area there as well. Sign for the lagoon, that direction. But over here we have a very cool Paleozoic swamp habitat. Of course, from Luca's fantastic mod that we did showcase on the channel a couple of months back. And we can hop inside here and have a little look. Should be able to see some, this is our Platyhystrix. There's the little guys. They're just like frogs that someone stuck a Dimetrodon sail onto. They're adorable. Really nicely built this. And they've done a really cool thing in that, look, as you can see, they're all sort of attached together. And then we've got this fantastic sort of star shape in the middle, which is a seating area. And then there's this man standing on a bench, which is very, very dangerous. You should be down on the floor. But a little educational section here in the middle. And then we've got all our various creatures. Our Diplocowlus there. Or the tail of a Diplocowlus. Over here we've got our big boy, our Anthracosaurus. There he is. Having a little nap. One's skookling about in the water. I think that's a brand new word there, skookling, but we're going to run with it. And we've got something else down here. What are you again? Ichthyostega, of course. Slightly different vibes in this habitat. I think it's there in the water, isn't it? In reality, I would sit here for like half an hour, you know, and just watch them. As it happens, I'm recording a video for YouTube, so I can't really do that. Very nice little display there. They love the mosasaurus. Mosasaurus. Again, a really cool... Well, this one, I don't think... Is this the fountain one? Or is this the scary face statue then pushed down into the rock? Either way, we've got a mosasaurus leaping out of the rock there. Dramatically, to say the least. And here we have our lagoon viewing area. Now, I think this must be a different lagoon than the one we saw earlier. Let's have a look inside. Very nice. Beautiful stuff. My favorite animation in the base game. Okay. What do we have inside here? Okay, we've got an Ichthyosaurus there in the distance, just emerging. Wait, that's not an Ichthyosaurus. I think this is the same lagoon as earlier. I think this is just a very fishy lagoon. They're not fish, but they might be. I don't think they're fish. There is our mosasaurus. So the idea is actually, I'm assuming that those fish-like creatures, or the creatures we have swimming around, are meant to be essentially a food source for our singular mosasaurus. Now, this is the only large creature in the lagoon, but in reality, yes, it's a big lagoon, but the mosasaurus is a gigantic creature that would want a massive lagoon like this all to itself other than its prey. You could maybe have two mosas in if you wanted to do a bit of a coupling thing, but beyond that, this is actually much more realistic, I would suggest. Rather than having tons of lagoon creatures in here, you just have that one mosa stalking the waterways. And as you can see, it's got tons of room to swim around in. All the way from down over here to all the way down there at the far end. It is the domain of the mosasaurus, to say the least. We're going to nip back down here to... So I can't unfortunately get through there, that little pathway. It's really coolly designed, but I'm not allowed through. But if we just go here, this is the car tour that was sort of built into the side of the visitor center, and we're going to hop on for a little bit. Have a little bit of a ride through the tour and see where this goes. We'll zip around a little bit because yeah, we kind of have to. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Let me curve around here through the rock passageway into the Jurassic Park gates. What do you think they got in there, King Kong? As they say. And oh, hello. We've got a Dilophosaurus habitat. Very appropriate for the start of the tour, of course, in Jurassic Park. And this time we actually get to see the dinosaurs. Very cool. And we can zoom forward a little bit more. Oh, more dilos. Loads of them over here at the side. I think this is very much Jurassic Park inspired. They should be on the right-hand side. Wait, should they be on the right-hand side? They should be on the right-hand side. But I don't think it's meant... It's hardly meant to be movie accurate. can just about see it. You might just see it come into view now. Just, can you see that? Is that a dinosaur? I need it to move because I can't. Yeah, I think that's a dinosaur. Yes, it's moving. It's moving. I think it's an Allosaurus. I think it's a pair of Allosauruses near a feeder. Just there in the distance. Oh no, it's 3 Allosauruses. It's not a feeder. Got an exhibit here on the left as well, though. I'm not sure what this contains. There's about 7 tours in this thing, by the way, so we're not gonna really get to sit on all of them, but let's see what we've got in here, if anything. A little bouncy. Oh, there we go. Hello, beautiful. Feel free to respond. Hi, if you want to identify that way, that's okay. I could be talking to you at home. You don't know. You never know. Little foray there into the brachy habitat. Unfortunately, they're standing a little bit too far away, but you can just about see them in the distance there, looking absolutely magnificent as per usual. And then this wraps back around and should just take us back home. Yeah, looks like it. Back to the visitor center. Right, there's still quite a lot of park to see. I've already been recording for 40 minutes, and I've been moving pretty fast. Let's get a move on. I was going to show you this from above briefly. This is the area we've just toured, this sort of central area of the park. So there's the hotels and the beach over there on the left. There is the petting zoo sort of area we had a look at, the water park, of course. The swamp area over there is the Allosaurus habitat that we just toured past as well. And there's all the buildings there in the distance from that little Jurassic Park section. So that's a good feeling. You can see the brachy there. Just about the brachy's in the distance. Quite a lot of them, actually. So you can get a good feeling there of how big this central area is. That took me 40 minutes, as I said. And as you can see from a look around the park, there's bits over there. There's bits over there in the distance. There's bits there. There's bits behind the mountain, behind that mountain. Let's get to work. Just going to show you this bit from above. This is just a management sort of section. It's kind of attached, as you can see, over here to the rest, but it's kind of a dirt sort of staff trail, basically, to get over here. You've got a lot of security, you've got heavy walls and gates, you've got sort of lookout towers and stuff like that, and vehicles parked up, and little staff barriers again. Very, very detailed. Lots of little minutiae, lots of little pieces of detail to really bring the area to life, and that would bring you over here, and you've got your staff center sort of stuff over here, which even this is made very nicely. It's got a asset containment section over here. If we hop out of capture mode, you'll see it's named Asset Hatchery SCC S6 Biosyn Borwagrug Bisaku. I don't know what any of this means. Okay, not sure what we have over here, but by taking another monorail trip, we can end up in this pretty cool area, which I'm going to suggest is probably for the Indominus Rex. Really nice use of the walls here and the benches and stuff. We've got our Indominus Rex paddock gates. We can enter the area. Little fenced off areas to the side, and we have a really nicely built Indominus Rex paddock. You can see the viewing areas sitting up there over at the side. Again, crying shame we don't have this in the base game. How cool would it be to be able to build with this in base Evolution 2? And it's such an iconic part, again, of Jurassic World that it is a shame that it's not something we can do. But I'm not here to complain, we're here to look at things. So this is our viewing area. We'll check that out in just a second. A little poke around here. Lots of shops, of course. An Indominus Rex display, perfect for where we are right now. It's just cool. It feels like a proper place. I'm not sure why we're angry about that, but we are. A couple viewing areas. Let's hop into this one over here and see what we can see. Probably a dinosaur. Or not, as the case may be. This is what it would have looked like. We need to get to the front if we can, or further up, I guess. Very similar. Yeah, there you see Claire there, and Owen, or is it yeah, Claire and Owen looking out into the paddock, and it's in there somewhere. It's in there some. Oh, look at this! Look at that! Man, the modding work on this this paddock is awesome. There he is. She is. He, the Indominus Rex, right? There's Owen and Claire having a little look, and there is our Indominus stalking through the tree line. Might look a little high texture. We're using that fantastic Jurassic Park Legacy pack that you might have seen me review a little while ago. God, this mod is awesome. It's even got the scratch marks on the wall. Look, it's like it's about to try to break out again. The scratch marks along the wall. What a fantastic level of detail that is. Is that Indom there? There's something else I want to show you. The monorails are actually labelled with where they stop in the park, which is a really cool detail. So as you can see, this is Herbivore Valley. That's where this monorail brings you to. So we're going to land over here in Herbivore Valley. And we're going to take a little look around. I know there's a really cool looking aviary down there in the distance, but I just want to sweep here to the left when we can. Look, loads more trees, lots more greenery. Again, very suiting that sort of Herbivore Valley sort of vibe. We've got the green flags and stuff like that. Look, little seating areas, but let's just hop up here. Welcoming me in. Hello. And we have a gyrosphere tour over here. With our Dreadnoughtus. Big, wide open Herbivore Valley. You see a Centaurosaurus there in the distance as well. Let's just hop on this for a little bit. I prefer to ride than drive. It's not really like real life. There they are. There's our dreads. Humongous. Let's see what else we've got here. Is that Pachycephalosaurus just in front of us? I think it is. Hello, looking right at me. You can see there's a few towers like that as well, placed around in the tree line. They feel like observation posts, security things, research things, you know, could be anything like that. You can just about spot the aviary in the distance as well. Oh, this is actually not a dread. This is our Metriacanthosaurus and an Ankylosaurus right next to it as well. Oh, guys, how are we living? Living large? Large and in charge. Oh, we've got a whole gaggle of different dinosaurs hanging out here. Got our Dominion Iguanodon as well. With our Dominion Dread. So I guess this is meant to be representing the scene at the start of Jurassic World Dominion. We had the Iguanodon, the Dreadnoughtus, and indeed the the weirdly inaccurate Ankylosaurus when combined with everything else. Gyrosphere sign, of course. Look, this. And this isn't just a part. This is just me obsessed with this game in general. That is beautiful. It's so, it's catching the light perfectly. You've got your giant sauropods walking away, catching the light. You've got your Centaurs. You can see your gyrosphere. You can see your monorail cresting in the distance. God, it's like a painting. I'm gonna stop calling things like the best park I've ever seen because of all the best park. I every time there's a new one, I'm like, well, maybe this is the best one. But the level of detail, the park is not chock-a-block of like loads of original things in the way that some of the ones we've seen have been. You know, like fresh new ideas. I haven't seen anything too much like that, and I don't mean that as a slight per se at all. I don't want it to be taken that way. But it is it's huge and incredibly detailed, which, you know, any of you build parks will know is a tricky thing to do. Now, this is interesting because, look, it's the aviary and it's the jungle river cruise, and that is actually true, as you're about to see. So let's hop on. Hopefully it's going to let me... There we go. I'm not always allowed to ride these, but sometimes. Let's make sure we... Ooh! Oh, this is the... Okay, so this is how you exit, basically, right? We've just left the... I mean, it's a bit janky, but it is what it is. So, we are on our Jungle River cruise. Heading down the river. Let's speed up a little bit down here. I can see a feeding area, which would suggest dinosaurs. Unless it's for the... You know, if you're hungry, you nip past, grab a bit of steak, grab a lamb leg for yourself. You can see the invisible... Well, the semi-invisible walls there, trying to... contain... Oh, there's something there. Can't zoom in while on the boat, unfortunately. There's something just down here. Not sure what it was. And it is opening up. Now we are going to move on to the land briefly. It's an all-terrain vehicle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we pop. Oh, there's a tour in here. Is that... Oh, wait, what? I'm not sure. There's a... Oh, what? Oh, that's awesome. That is so cool. We hop out of the tour straight into the aviary walkway that they've built. Just like in Jurassic... Oh, that is a lovely... You know what I said? There's nothing that innovative. That is the innovation right there. That is a lovely little detail. Really, really like that. So yeah, you'd get out here to take a look at all the pterosaurs flying around. We've got pteranodons above us. And you can walk around and explore a little bit. You know, you take the... obviously we can't in reality, but you would... We sort of can. We can step into here, head up, you know, look out from the viewing area up there at the top, or you could head that way and, you know, go stay in the Terratops Lodge if you've booked your place there. It sounds like a lot of fun, but also sounds very noisy, you know. You'd open the gate and walk up there and hop inside. This is this is a lovely detail. Tell you what. Oh, wait. There, right in front of us, No! No! As soon as I started to move forward, it ran into the brush. As soon as I started to move forward. There you go. It's Deinonychus. We've got a pack of Deinonychus. Now, of course, hanging out by the water's edge as soon as I get off the bloody boat. Here they all are, ready to be viewed. You cheeky little numpkins. That's right, I said it. Numpkin. So that's not actually all there is to see in the area. We've got 2 tours already. There's actually a 3rd area for this herbivore sort of bit. Now, right in front of us there is the water tour we just took, just down there, the river cruise. But if we come up here to the left, we've got some pretty cool little details. We've got a b-ball court, we've got a basketball court. I'm not sure how you get inside, but we've got a basketball court in here, or a tennis court, as the case actually is. Jurassic tennis, there you go. Not sure why I thought it was basketball court. We've got a tennis court here next to our lovely... Oh, hello! Oh, I love that. Right by the hotels. So we've got our hotels, we've got a tennis court, and then if we swing down here to the right-hand side instead, we've got a pretty cool little area. We've got a little beach sitting area, and we've got a swimming pool, as you can see, built into the into this sort of resort sort of area. This would be a great place to stay. Stay in those hotels over there. You've got brachiosaurs, well, you've got sauropods walking past your door in the morning. Amazing. You've got your river tour right next door. You've got a swimming pool if you feel the need to take a dip because it's going to be warm here in Costa Rica. That'd be great. Down here, maybe. Oh, we've got a little herbivore display. Several herbivore statues together, hanging out. A little preview of what we might see. Coryphosaurus, Gallimimus, Kentrosaurus. Took me a hot minute there. Yeah, and there we have a Jurassic tour. And again, we have a lovely little queue system here. So I'm going to... I said I was going to ignore that. I queued a little bit because God knows I can't help myself. Okay, let's remember the buttons, first of all. Camera C. Yeah, there we go. There's our Kentros. There's our Gallies or Struffies or whatever. I think it's Gallimimus based on the model as I saw it. There's our Corys, our JP3 style Corys there in the distance. Let's kind of zoom around a little bit. It's just a very nice safari tour, nature tour sort of ride, you know? Your classic verdant, lush sort of Jurassic tour. Stopping this one since it's broken down, seemingly. Well, that implies there's something in front of us. Oh, yeah, there it is. He's got no intention of moving whatsoever. And you're not going to burst your way past this Kentro, are you? You're going to get your tires popped. There he goes. See you later. So this bit over here on the left is another, I don't believe this is meant to be a tourist sort of area. Again, I think it's research and, you know, stock shipments and all that kind of jazz. So you've got our Jurassic Park 3 airway coming in. We've got like a little airport for the planes to come in. Again, delivery shipments or people or whatever it's going to be. A little private airway over here. We've got a research lagoon, which I believe is currently empty. We see all these Biosyn buildings attached to it. You know, it's kind of a Biosyn kind of thing to do. All their buildings, all the tech buildings off to the side are all Biosyn focused, as they would be. The rest of the park mixes and matches because they're trying to sell, they're trying to appeal, they're trying to use that nostalgia. They're trying to copy from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, which is what Biosyn would do. But then we've got all the Biosyn specific stuff off here to the side. This is a beautiful little area over here. We've got this kind of little, don't know what you'd call it, a little island, I guess would be the word, a little rocky island. We've got a viewing tower at the end there. A beautifully done little seating area. This feels like, you know, where Masrani would live if it was Biosyn, or I guess Dodgson, or whoever's in charge of Biosyn at this point in time. We've got a church, they've got a private helipad. I don't think it's meant to be a church. I think it's meant to be like the private residence of whoever owns the island. They've got a helipad, they've got a little beach area. You know, this is where all the upper class people would live. We've got a little worker village. We've got some docks areas here for the shipments to go in and out. As you can see, we've got warehouses. A fantastic, fairly recent mod this as well that added these buildings ready for use. So you can now build stuff like this. I mean, WelshBlades can build things like this. I'm not sure I can, but all really well realized. Docks out into the water, and then over here, over the bridge, which actually has vehicles on it, a lovely little touch. We've got another research section with this big glass aviary. But what's contained in here, next to these cages and such, is not a pterosaur. This is a research dome for observing the Scorpius Rex, as you can see. Dom, dom, dom. Very cool. So you'd sit in here, you take your notes and observe your Scorpius, and it's really nicely made habitat, you know, with this little ridge in the middle, then rock outcrop. This is something, I talk about this all the time, but something I want to do much more is have a little bit more verticality in my designs, and just things like this. That's a really nice aviary design. Might not look like a big deal, but it kind of is. And then, what's that lying down? Is that the Scorpius? Did you just take a nap instantly? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, there's two of them. So we've got a pair of Scorpiuses wandering around this beautiful aviary research section over here. So another monorail ride would take us over here to this place called Carnivore Canyon. Again, we've got a really nice map display. I love using all four of them together like that. And then the balloon on top. Very cool. Not allowed in there. That's for naughty boys only. Or something. But here we've got a monorail, a zipline I should say, and a couple of building views. So let's check out these buildings first. Whoa, stop whispering in my ear like that, god damn. What do we have here in Carnivore Canyon? I was about to say nothing. There's something over there. That is our Giganotosaurus over there in the distance. But tell you what, we'll hop out of here and we'll nip next door. Take the zipline over. You can see we've got two carnivore exhibits. We've got one here on the right, one here on the left. I can't see anything in either. The ziplines are too fast, man. You can't see. Let me go on again. Let me go on again. Okay, we're going to pause it. Let's see what we can see. So anyways, yeah, you go down right through the middle. You can see these really strongly divided habitats here. It's a log, don't get excited. And this one is much less dense in forestry. So you'd think if we're going to find something... Oh, there. I can't zoom in. Oh, that's our T-Rex paddock. You just see the Rex at the top of your screen there in the middle. I'm not allowed to look up any further than that, unfortunately. You see we've also got some, like a chain of log viewing habitats built into the middle. So that's a really fun idea as well, never thought about. You'd look out from one side of the log habitat and you'd see the T-Rex habitat. And you'd look out from the other side of the log habitat and you'd see the Giga habitat. You could see two exhibits from one single log. Not something I've ever seen someone do. So again, I'm going to count that as a lovely piece of innovation, I think. If I zoom out a little bit here, you'll see how that's built. So this is Carnivore Canyon, as I say. We're going to head down just there in just a second as well. I'm not sure how you view this bit, if I'm honest. How do you view this? Just from the monorail? I think so. Let's have a little look in here from here. I've got this beautiful sandy, dusty canyon, sort of humongous sand dunes. We've got a little oasis over here. This is, of course, for our Majungasaurus. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, there's a viewing area. There's a log thing I didn't see. And then we've got something else on this side, maybe? Yeah, so we've got exhibit here, exhibit here, exhibit here, exhibit here. We've got 4 large carnivore habitats split up by multi-viewing area sort of things. So there should be something in this little bit as well. Let's see if we can find it. What lurks yonder darkness? You see we've got the invisible fence there below the logs to... I hear compies. There's our compies at the very least. Is this just a compy habitat? It could be. It's very large for a compy habitat. The chances of you ever seeing the compies seem astronomically small. Not seeing anything else though. Might just be a compy habitat. Tell you what, those compies are going to have a whale of a time. For them, it's like they're not in an exhibit at all. It'll take them half a year to cross the bloody thing. I love this exhibit as well, using those tall sand dunes, the oasis. Jungosaurus breaking over the hill there. A big old river. Oh, there's a few of them over here. Oh, we've got Carnivores as well, actually. Over there. Over here. A whole bunch of Carnivores is actually, as it happens. I'm not crazy that it's Majunga, right? Yeah, it's Majunga and it's Carno. In this beautiful dusky desert habitat. Carnivore Canyon appears to have one little bonus section over here at the side. We've got a viewing area over here into what I believe is the compy habitat, but a little bit further in... I've been turned around by that now. I believe this direction. And then we've got a break over here. There is a 5th habitat just down here contained within these rocks. We've got like a sunken habitat down in this rocky section over here. You can just about hear something hanging out down there. Looks like our Pyroraptor habitat down here. This very cool sunken chasm sort of style thing. Now there is a viewing area down there. There's actually a glass dome viewing area kind of thing. I don't know where the entrance is though. You can see it. Well, apparently I'm just going to break in anyway. That's fine. I'm going in. Yeah, there's our Pyroraptors all hanging out. I can't move now. I'm stuck. I live here. I'll shoot you from above. Yeah, so there you go. I don't know where the entrance is for this. Oh, it's over there. Because they combine buildings so much, I get lost very easily. But you can see here we've got this lovely seating area, lovely little restaurant area. And then this second one. Oh, this says Carcharodontosaurus. Where? Wait, oh, is that for over? Yeah, there's our... Okay, so the Carcharo is in sort of like more of a study area again. We've got this very cool looking habitat, big wide open habitat here. I'm not sure why the viewing area wasn't working at the moment. Big rocky walls, and then that's where our Carcharodontosaurus. Yeah, it's very cool. Even this skin's awesome actually. I don't love the Carcharo design, but I've got to say, it looks very cool here. That skin's a really nice combo. It looks like it's got a study area or, you know, a way for staff members to get in and out and do their thing. And then you follow this path along, and this should take us back to the Pyroraptor just down here. Of course, there's a little bit more to see in Carnivore Canyon. I was wondering why there wasn't a Spinosaurus. Of course, there's a Spinosaurus. So that's the connection for the Carcharodontosaurus and the Pyroraptor over there. But if we come around here to the right-hand side, all over carnivores were down that way, and head down here, we should find ourselves another river rapids ride. Very, very beautiful looking area. We've got this big swampy lagoon sort of thing wrapping around this area down here. And I think we should be able to go for a ride. Here we... Oh, just started. Perfect. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? So we should be just doing a little twist here. Meow. Kiss the apex, of course. Turn the corner, and off we go. And you can already see the spiders basically waiting for us in the distance. Hello. There's our Spinosaurus, probably contained by a fence of some form. What they might have done, actually, I wonder if it's going to move. I'm going to watch it for a second. It's watching me as well. Yeah, there it goes. It's probably an invisible fence in the middle of this section, if I had to guess. But yeah, we've got this really cool swampy bog sort of area. Loads of foliage in the water, as you can see. can't see this invisible fence. It concerns me slightly. I guess you could put the same technology in the boats and maybe that would repel them, you know. I'm not sure I would trust it personally, but this actually goes on quite a bit more than I thought. I wonder if we'll see any other dinosaurs further along the tour. Alright, Barry. Bazzer. Yeah, see, I would be dead. Oh god, I didn't even see the third one. That's when the attack comes from the side. From the one you didn't even know was there. Baryonyx and Velociraptor vibing at last. This tour carries on for miles. Absolutely miles. There's something else over there. Is that Ceratosaurus? There's a Ceratosaurus on the bank. On the left bank. Just where I'm pointing my camera now. Yeah, you can see it a lot more clearly now. Jurassic Park 3 reference, of course, where Ceratosaurus loves to hang around and defecate by the banks of the river. Who doesn't? I guess it wasn't the Ceratosaurus who defecated. No, ignore that. Loves to hang around the bank of the river, though, and then runs away when you defecate, essentially. That's very well timed. Thank you, buddy. On the banks of the river. Oh, hello. Love that. I'm sure they're all safely contained, not, you know, accessible to the Spinosaurus, but still. Just to finish off, I'm kind of going to zip around now and show you some of the exhibits we missed along the way. For example, we were here earlier, much earlier, an hour and a half ago. We were here for our Gyrosphere petting zoo with our Protoceratops and our Pachyrhinosaurus. But what we didn't see was this Yamanosaurus exhibit over here. And this actually might be the one breaking. Well, that seems okay. This is our Yamanosaurus, again, a fantastic mod from Luca. And you can see our Yamanosaurus, our little sauropods there in the middle. Over on this side, opposite of where we saw the Brachiosauruses earlier, we never got a good look into this habitat. I thought it was Allosaurus, but I believe it's actually... Shum. Well, that's a Metriacanthosaurus. There's also... I think there might be an Allosaurus in here, because that's Metri, and I know for a fact there's a Megalo. Ah, but as you can see, there's a little subtle invisible fence between the two, so it's actually two separate carnivore habitats, if not three separate carnivore habitats all together, and there's our torch rock going through there, but you can see, yeah, we've got a Metriacanthosaurus over there, and yes, there is our Allosaurus. I knew I wasn't crazy. Good stuff. Over here in the corner, near this lodge section, there's the Brachiosauruses over there. I don't believe we ever saw this little habitat either, so you take the torch truck past this area down here, that sweeps down to the left in this lovely little canyon. Actually, another rock tunnel there, but you can see we've got our Camp Cretaceous Aranosauruses in here. We've got some Parasaurolophuses, and I believe there's a Brontosaurus just over here as well. Hello, beautiful. More Parasaurs there. Yeah, again, what a cool place to sleep that would be. Imagine waking up in the morning, looking out your window, and you look down into the chasm and you see these guys wandering around. And that's part of this truck tour here. Really cool little bridge over the water there with the rocks and the... I love that, the way it doubles back on itself. That's very cool. It's huge and yet intimately detailed, which is a staggeringly difficult combination to make. And not only that, but it's got several fresh, brand new ideas. That one in particular, where you get off the boat into the aviary, has blown my mind. I'm a huge fan of that one. That is Jurassic World Biosyn by WelshBlades. I highly recommend you check it out for yourselves if you're looking for inspiration about how to make a really cohesive feeling park with lots of different areas, loads of different exhibits, but still feels as though it's one park. How to build around the landscape really nicely as well. Incredible work. I don't know what else to say. Check it out down below with the links, and thank you so much for joining me. Go give WelshBlades all the love in the world on the Nexus. Just a single comment saying how much you love their park really does go a long way, and if you enjoyed the video, please do throw me a like down below as well. I'll see you lovely folks very, very soon. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye.